Today, I am going to present cultural as a social issue justice. Throughout my personal and professional life, one of the social issue justice issues that have personally affected me and others I know is culture. While each person pride in their culture, cultural difference originated to cause sharp issues of social justice. In our society, culture is the way of life that is led by specific group of people. In a multicultural society, people are born to have different ways of life. However, every person thinks that their culture is justified and correct while the others is not. On this point of view, cultural differences are likely to promote discrimination, unprofessional treatment of people, and general denial of fundamental rights and privileges for a specific group based on their cultural identities. Often, issues of inequality that arise from culture are not consciously perceived. Unconsciously bias against people of different cultures is widespread. In my recent experiences, while in the office, I realized that effect of culture coming into play when the person at the service desk first served people from her community, even when I arrived before them. When I investigated, the officer said that they are frequently customers and they needed to serve first as their matter was urgent. While I did not dispute it, I later learned that it was unconscious bias, and the officer did not even know that she was discriminating against me. Therefore, it is essential to inform the people of their equality perception for people who do not share the same culture with them to alleviate the issues. Looking at why culture is socially justice issue requires reflection on its effect in the life of an individual. Kronk, in his research, observed how it creates a contrast in behavior and states that the effects measurable. So the researcher who sought to evaluate the difference between the Maasai ethnic group from Eastern Africa and American citizens indicated that the two groups have such sharp social difference in terms of coordination and several other conventions that they would not agree on how to do most of the basic things. Even though the author considered people from faraway location and society, even the nation people from different states and the town shows quite different behavior and disagree on several things. Therefore, culture is socialized. Therefore, culture is localized and it affects the behavior of many people all over the world. At school and work, people express themselves differently. From the way I grew, for instance, I was used to family where we freely communicate and discuss everything openly. I have, however, learned that the situation such as in the office, communication needs to be done with some restraint. In an organizational setting, people learn and respond to matters differently, some, of not, some not in the most convenient manner. Additionally, to prevent widespread discrimination that arises from culture, there will be a great need to stress on respect of diversity. Humans are generally selfish and mostly consider their culture superior to the other cultures. It is therefore necessary to spread more awareness of existence of different culture. The awareness will make various members of society realize that everyone regards their culture superior and would like to be respected. Subsequently, even when people are pride in their culture, they will consider that other individuals would laugh when their culture are respected. In conclusion, culture is a social issue that affects lives of many people in 21st century around the globe. In a multicultural society like the one we live in, everyone tends more to think their culture is the best one, the other. To address the social issue, people must be taught about their cognitive bias against other cultures. Finally, more awareness will need to be made to uphold and respect diversity as a way of spreading equality. Thank you very much for listening.